I had to make this video because I had to share with you guys. I had someone tell me today that I was demon possessed because because I'm in the wrong place. I'm not in the right location. I had someone get on one of my Facebook posts today and explain to me how I was demon possessed because I moved to the Middle East, to AMMANjordan. Yes, demon possessed. What is wrong with people? And what does that make Americans and the people in America? What are they? If I'm demon possessed for being in the Middle East, what does that make Americans in America? I wonder. So I asked her to advise me on where exactly me and my demons should be right now. So, you know, you're getting on my post, and by the way, the post had nothing to do with me being in Amman. I mean, it was so random. It was just out of nowhere. And I'm like, I asked her, I said, so, you know, what is your suggestions? Where do you think me and my demons should be in the world right now? Oh, you getting on my post showing concern. You know, with all that concern should come some answers. So give me an answer. Where do you think I should be exactly? In Babylon as she falls? Like where? She couldn't give me an answer. You know, based on our conversation, it didn't sound like she was even aware that we are supposed to vacate America. There are scriptures where Yah, the Creator, is telling us to vacate America before she falls. And she wasn't even aware of that, you know. I'm supposed to stay in Babylon where she's falling, even though that there are commandments in the Bible where the Most High Creator is telling us to come out of Babylon before she falls. But I'm supposed to stay in Babylon, or I'm supposed to go to Belize, of all places. I mean, really? Where am I supposed to be? Am I supposed to be stuck in America with you, dealing with all of her plagues and her judgment? Like, where am I supposed to be? So you know what? Just for her, I am going to do a whole video. I'm going to do a whole video explaining, breaking it down, scripture by scripture. I'm going to give all the scriptures on why I am here in the Middle East, in AMMANjordan. Yep, I'm going to do a whole video. So thank you for the inspiration. Wow. Thank you. I knew that I wanted to leave America because America is falling, you guys. It's falling. America's done. America is about to be judged. It's done. There's no life there anymore. It's done. So I saw that, and I was looking for somewhere to relocate, and Jordan, you know, it actually wasn't my first pick. And the Middle East actually wasn't anywhere on my radar. It wasn't anywhere on my radar. I did research on so many different places around the world. Okay, I mean, just research place after place, in and out. New Zealand was number one. That was my number one pick. I wanted to get into New Zealand, but even Caucasians have issues getting into New Zealand. Like, New Zealand is very prejudiced on who they allow in. Okay, so I'm like, well, if Caucasians are having trouble getting in there, I'm most definitely probably are going to have issues trying to get in there. My second pick was actually South America. I was looking at Colombia, and then I was looking at South Africa. But after I saw what happened with the farmers there and all that stuff, I'm like, that's probably not going to be a good pick because they're going to be on the verge of a collapse too. Or it just didn't look good when I was researching. That's when the whole issues with the farmers down in South Africa started happening. So I'm like, okay, well, South Africa's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so hurt. Like I wanted to go to South Africa so bad, but I said no because of what was happening down there at the time. And I feel like for Africa, you need the money to actually own some property down there. You know, if you don't have any money to like own any property down there, I don't think it would be very beneficial. I mean, if I can't buy some land there and grow my own stuff, you know, I don't want to. Not Africa because it's too poor, you know, and I just would feel safer and more secure in places as such if I had my own land. So that was scratched off. You know, I was fasting and praying. She was suggesting that I should fast and pray and get out of here before it's too late. And I'm like, girl, you don't know my story. You don't know why I'm here. You don't know why I chose this place. You don't know the relationship I have within the Creator. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, just stop, okay? Just stop. Like, people, please don't make assumptions about why people do what they do. Just ask them. Ask them why they do what they do and ask them about their stories. Don't assume you know. Because I knew I heard the Most High telling me to vacate America. And I was fasting and I was praying and I was asking Him, where should I go? And I kept hearing Jordan. And I fought with the Most High. I fought with Yah. I'm like, I'm not going over there. I ain't going. You want me to go in the middle of a war zone? Really? Like, you know? And this is before I really did any research on Jordan. Jordan is one of the most liberal, peaceful countries over here, you know? So you have to do your research. You have to do your homework. Talk to people in the area. You know, you can't rely on the media and the news and CNN and stuff that you've seen and heard and stereotypes, because 85-90% of the time they're going to be misleading. They're going to be off. So you really have to dig and do research for yourself. And you know, I feel as though if you're not on site to actually witness it, it's not credible information. You know, there's so many false stereotypes and information going on around the world. You know, the media is owned by who? Exactly. So you can't trust. I mean, look how they depict black people in the media. You know, the media is evil. But anywho, my point is that you can't rely on that. You actually have to do your own homework and see for yourself, because you'll be surprised. Like when I came over here, I was extremely surprised. I didn't come over here and visit. I just got up and go, because that's just how much I trust in the Creator. Okay, I know when my Father is speaking to me, and that's just how much I trusted his voice and his word. You know, I did my research and I knew people over here before I left. I actually spoke with other black people over here, other Hebrews that are here. I'm not the only black person here. Okay, there's other Hebrews from America that have recently moved here in the last couple years. There's some that moved here in the last 5 years, that's been here for about 5 years. There are Hebrews here that's been here for 12, 13 years. Okay, so they're not hard to get a hold of neither. They're all on YouTube. You know, this is how I actually contacted them, is through YouTube. I contacted them through my research. I found them on YouTube, contacted them and spoke with them and got the 411. It's not that difficult. You know, there's people on YouTube in every part of the world that you can contact and get a real review on, you know, the country or the area or the environment on. Talk to the people who are living there. They'll tell you the truth. Why would they lie? What do they have? What are they going to gain by lying about, you know, telling the truth about the area? And if the other research that you do backs it up, then, you know, but there's just so many ways that you can verify information and do your research on different locations. But anyway, this is what I did. Yeah, I came over here, and you know, I'm going to probably make a video and really, I'm not going to probably make a video, I'm going to make a video and really get into depth why I am here in Amman, because there is a story behind it. I'm going to do that because, you know, God is, the Creator is calling us out of Babylon, and He will call us home. And if you are too afraid to come back to the land of your ancestors, prophecy will never be fulfilled. Okay? Like, look, it's safe over here. Okay, nobody's living in huts and tents. Nobody's walking around with machetes and rifles. There's not bombs going off everywhere. This actually, do the research actually. Jordan is safer than America. Their crime rate is way lower than America. It's an extremely safe country. You can't even go into the mall without going through a detector. You can't go, I mean, they screen everything here. You can't even have anything mailed directly to your door. Everything goes through customs here. Muslims don't even drink. Okay? They can't even watch porn. You can't even bring porn inside the country. There's no gun violence here. You know what I mean? Like, it's extremely safe. Extremely safe. It's safer than America. Look at the stats. Just do the research. I feel extremely safe. I feel safer here than I did in America. With all that bigotry going on and all that oppression, with all those tyrants, I'm happy here. I'm actually happier here. I wasn't happy in America. I was not happy there. I was miserable. It was too much oppression, and not just physical or corporate or whatever you want to call it, spiritual oppression. There was just so much spiritual demonic oppression. It's just, the difference is insane. Like, I've been so much happier since I've been here. Like, you can, like, you know, every country has grids. They have grids programmed, or programs programmed into their grids. You know what I mean? Like, it's the air. The principalities of the air is just different over here, okay? It's not even the same. Different countries, different areas of the world has different principalities in place. The grids are different. What they program into their grids it's all going to be different. The energy is going to be different. You know what I mean? You might have the same events going on, but the energy, the air is going to be different. And I can tell you that over here, the air is different. I don't feel that oppression, it's not heavy here. I don't feel heavy over here. You know what I mean? You don't feel that oppression here. So I'm very happy with my decision to come here. I've been happier, I've been freer, I've been lighter. And I've heard other people say that once they left America, their connection with the Most High got stronger, or they were happier, or, you know, etc., etc. So, and, you know, it might be different for other people for other reasons, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. I just thought that was humorous. And, you know, I think that people just need to stop being so narrow-minded. Stop being so narrow-minded. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, just, it's the 21st century. Like, nobody should be thinking that America is the only modern place in the world. Nobody should still be thinking that. In the East, like, the East is Africa. They're not living in huts in Africa anymore. Like, stop, you guys. Like, seriously, the Middle East, we're not over here. Look at this house. Like, I'm not over here living in a hut. Like, there's not even any homelessness here in Jordan. It doesn't exist here. Like, that's just narrow-mindedness. It's ignorance, and it needs to stop. It really does. Like, the ignorance needs to stop. Like, educate yourself, do some research, and know the truth, and stop relying on the media for the truth, because they are lying 99.9% of the time. So I've decided to do a whole video telling my story on why, specifically getting into detail on why I've decided to move to Amman, Jordan. Yes, I am, with scripture. I'm going to provide all the scriptures that the Most High gave me because I struggled. I argued and I struggled. I argued with God. I'm like, no, that's why. That doesn't make any sense. Why there? Why? What? I fought him. And I'm going to provide you every scripture and everything that he showed me. I'm going to put in that video. That's what I'm going to do. It's just peachy. I love Amman. I love it here. I'm happy here. I don't want to come back. God forbid. So, yeah, enough of my ranting. Until next time, take care. And Yah bless.
I'm demon possessed.
What? You gonna be in my video? Say hi. You're on candy camera. Say hi, Keith. My son doesn't like to be on camera. He hates it. He acts like he wants to bite my head off. Say hi.